Isn't this Renaissance just a beautiful place?
You know, I love old restaurants, and this really has some atmosphere to it, being an old church.
Yeah.
Maybe he ought to change it from La Renaissance to Las Iglesias.
Well, I want to thank you for being here, and you know the power of what you bring as a person, and the message you share with these people about one man being brave enough to take this on is, it's where I want to be, and having you endorse me and join me in this is just powerful, and I want to thank you.
Well, I do endorse you, and the reason I endorse you is because you follow the Founding Fathers. And that's what our government is supposed to be based on, what they established for us. And so the endorsement for me was an easy one. And any candidate in this country, I have kind of quipped all along that if any candidate can say Constitution without choking, then I'm going to support them, And you're way beyond that. You've lifted the bar much higher than most candidates in this country do. And the Tea Party movement has taught us that we're tired of mainstream, same old politicians. And you're not a politician. You're a war hero. And I really am proud to endorse you, and I pray for the day when you get elected, because quite frankly, you and local officials standing for our Constitution are our last hope.
Well, and the people are our last hope, and we just need to get them organized, and I think people really do feel my passion when I talk about this stuff, and it comes from my heart. It's not like I script this or run it by a focus group or what should I be saying. It comes welling up out of there, and people hear that, and I think it's the same power you have when you talk to people, that it's coming right from right there. And if the two of us can be a uniting force in getting this turned around, that's a powerful thing. And
well, I hope so. I really hope so. And that power that you're talking about comes from doing one thing: reading and studying the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution.
Yep. It's always in my back
pocket. And you
pocket,
always
right?
keep one with you, and I always keep one with me.
And I refer to it. Those guys, the beauty of what they did, the great historians and great biblical scholars, and they looked at what went right and what went wrong throughout history. Sparta, Athens, the Roman Empire, the Turkish Empire, and they took the best of those and they rejected the worst. And the worst was anytime the government tries to decide that you need my stuff more than I need my stuff. And if I decide you need my stuff, that's okay.
That's all right.
But when the government decides you need my stuff, then the whole thing goes downhill. And
that's actually called tyranny. When government tells me that you need my stuff, that's tyranny.
Yeah.
That's against the law. Yeah. As benevolent as it may be, and as wonderful as it might sound, they can never force charity. Forced charity is tyranny.
Yeah. And our founders recognized that, and they warned us over and over and over again. We need to stay away from that, and now we need to sound the warning. We need to gather the armies, and we need to get this job done, because otherwise the socialist utopia that people dream of will never come to pass. And it's destroyed every country where it's ever been tried, and it will destroy us unless we stand up and take those freedoms back.
Yeah. Well, I think it's obvious that Salazar can only be beaten by you, and he needs to be beaten. And hey, we'll tell him thank you, and you get to do the wonderful honor of sending him to an early retirement, and he needs that.
Thank you so much.